Hi there, this is Ron Gula from GULATECH Adventures, and today we're going to talk about cybersecurity lies. Now, of course, this is a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek, but there's a lot of things that we recommend as an industry that we tell people every day that aren't necessarily 100% true. First one is VPNs keep you safe. Of course, that's a lie. If you have somebody here on a laptop, they're going to the internet directly, maybe going to a website, that's fine. Now, let's say that this person fires up a VPN. That VPN is going to provide a connection from their laptop or computer to their VPN provider. Once they get to the VPN provider, they're going to go out to the internet. So if the website that they were going to is vulnerable or there's attackers on the internet sending them emails, that sort of things, those attacks are going to get downloaded over their VPN just fine. Now, of course, modern VPNs do have some filtering, some intrusion detection, but some VPN providers are actually hostile and are run by nation-state adversaries. So be careful what you're using for a VPN. Another thing we tell people is that patching keeps you safe. Of course, this is a lie too. If you look at something, I could have picked anything. I picked Linux server vulnerabilities for the past, looks like 20 years or so. And if we were in 2016, we would think, oh, 215 vulnerabilities? I guess we're done. We're never going to have a vulnerability again. However, over the next couple of years, you can see that more vulnerabilities were disclosed than ever. So, of course, patching a computer, we tell people keeps you safe, but what we don't tell people is that there's probably a lot of other vulnerabilities on that computer that you need to take other measures to secure yourself. Now, we always tell people, hey, two-factor authentication keeps you safe. This is a lie. Well, what does it really do? If you have users here logging into a server, two-factor authentication, of course, indicated by the lock. What you're really doing is protecting your login from other people. But the server itself, the website you're going to, perhaps the tickets you're buying for your favorite concert, that could have a vulnerability. Hackers could hack directly into that site and take your data. And of course, if the vendor running that site is not really responsible, data from that site might be presented on an S3 bucket, something where the data on the back end of the server, the application, is given away for marketing reasons or compliance reasons. And so we tell people, hey, if you use two-factor authentication, your data is going to be safe. But the reality is the vendor you're working with could lose it for you. We also tell people compliance keeps you safe. This is also a lie. Compliance is basically a best effort. Compliance is really the minimum requirements to secure a network based on a wide variety of input. One of the people I help out, one of the organizations I help out with is the Center for Internet Security. They actually have 18 different controls and 3 different implementation groups for securing your network. And every one of these is a little bit more secure than the other, but you're never at that point where you're done and you're secure. And actually trying to get to all 18 groups is very, very cumbersome. So we tell people that compliance keeps you safe, but the reality is, it just makes you safer. Now, the last technology I'm going to talk about is deep packet inspection. This is one of the things I really like. Intrusion detection, looking at every packet coming in and out, keeps you safe. That's a lie too. Why is it a lie? There are a lot of protocols that we're using on the internet today that are encrypted. And when I say they're encrypted, that if you have the packets for these things, they are actually not something you can look at. Now, of course, I highly recommend that people who are concerned about nation-state attacks, even ransomware, just want to get better visibility on their network, deploy something called a break and inspect, where you actually can look inside of the encrypted packets before they leave your enterprise, or increasingly before they leave your zero trust network. Now, of course, I'm taking an extreme example of lies here, but the reality is the right way to talk about these things is these technologies keep you safer. So two-factor authentication keeps you safer, patching keeps you safer, of course VPNs keep you safer, but none of them by themselves, makes you safe. Thanks for watching. Of course, that's a very true statement. If you want to hear more videos and commentary like this, please subscribe to our channel or visit us over at GULATECH. Thanks again for watching.